Today we are looking at frequency charts and line plots. So please copy down the standard benchmark indicator on the next page in your math notebook. The student, given a problem situation, will collect, analyze, display, and interpret data in a variety of graphical methods, such as a tally chart, frequency chart, and line plot. You can pause the video here to give yourself time to copy down the SBI. Tallies, frequency charts, and line plots. Tallies are marks that help organize a large set of data. Each tally mark indicates one time that the value appeared in the data. A frequency chart can help you list the data quickly. Each value that appeared in the data is followed by the number of times it appeared. Example: use data to make a frequency chart. How many words have 4 letters? So they've given us a set of data here, the number of letters in each word in a given paragraph. Step 1, list the number of letters in order from 1 to 9. 1 is our lowest value and 9 is our highest value. Then, record a tally mark for each item. So, as I went through here, they placed a tally mark for the 8 next to the 8 here on the list, then the 3, the 4, the 2, the 3, and so on, until they had gone through and tallied all of the data. And you can see that in the middle column on our chart. Then, they wrote the frequency out, just so you don't have to stop and count the tallies every time you refer back to the data. So they went through it over here where it says frequency and wrote down the number of times each tally appeared. So to answer our original question, since there are 4 tallies for words with 4 letters, there are 4 words that contain 4 letters in that paragraph. For the tryout, we need to use the data to make a frequency chart. How many sentences in the short story have 13 words? So if we look at our data list to the right, we have the number of words in 12 sentences. So we have 12, 11, 10, 13, 8, 13, 10, 9, 7, 8, 7, and 10. So the first thing we're going to do is fill out the number of words column. So we know our smallest data point is 7 and our largest is 13. So we're going to write the numbers from 7 to 13 in the first column. Next, we're going to total the tallies and write the frequency for each sentence length. So we have a 12, an 11, a 10, a 13, an 8, a 13, a 10, a 9, a 7, an 8, a 7, and a 10. Now we're going to fill in the frequency part of the chart. So now we just count up each of the tallies and write the numerical symbol for each of that. So 2, 3, 4, and so on. So we have 2 7s, 2 8s, 1 9, 3 10s, 1 11, 1 12, and 2 13s. So to answer our question here, how many sentences have 13 words? There are 2. Now we're going to make a line plot using this data, so you're going to need to find some extra space either in your math notebook or on the bottom of the worksheet to do this. So to do a line plot, we look first at the range of data, which, as we looked at our chart, goes from 7 to 13. So we're going to draw a number line and number it from 7 to 13. Next, we're going to put a little X over the number each time that data point shows up. And the nice thing is, since we've already done the tally chart, we can go back and look at that and read the frequency. Or you can just look at the list above and copy it down. So we know from our chart we have 2 7s. So we're going to put 2 X's over the 7. 2 8s. 1 9. 3 10s. 1 11 and 1 12, and 2 13s. When you're doing a line plot, you want to try and keep the X rows approximately even so that when you go to compare, you can actually see the difference between the 3 and the 2 and the 1. So that is a line plot. It's just the x's above each number to show us how many data points we have. So please make sure that is copied down and then glue the paper in your math notebook.